Hello. Today I will be showing you my manga collection, and I have two figures and DVDs. So let's get started. Let's start with Volume 21. It's been quite a while since I've read it, honestly. And if you haven't read it, then I would highly suggest reading it, because it is very cool, very cool, very cool. Just look at the armor. Look at his armor. Can you see? Can you see his armor? Look at it. This part, the shoulders. Yeah, my favorite manga. Which is why I'm presenting this first. And I do have a lot more manga, but I can't be arsed transporting them. So they're at my parents' house. This is like maybe 10% of my collection. And I don't know why, but they decided to translate Casca. Casca's name. And now her name is Kshaskar. Why? I mean, I feel like Germans wouldn't have that much of a problem with Casca. I mean, like, yeah, it's not really a common name, but it's not really a common name in English either, so I don't know why they thought they had to translate it. Or, like, not really translate, but like make it more German friendly. This is probably one of my favorite panels. It just encapsulates what's going on, kind of. Anyway, that's the first one done. Let me show you another manga that I really enjoyed. And for some reason, they decided they had to change the title for this one. So in English, This is called My Dearest Self with Malice Aforethought, if I'm not mistaken. And the German version is just called The Killer Inside, which is a way better title than the English one, so I can get behind this change. It's pretty much like a bipolar person, or like a multiple personality person. I don't know if that is the same thing, but this protagonist has another personality, and let me just say that they're not as innocent as the other one, so you can imagine where that will lead to. Really fun read. Thriller or psycho. All the genres that I like. And if you like it, then you should probably read it. That's a chicken. Yeah, that chicken's going crazy. Check out these bugs. Look at his tattoos. What's he got? Scrowl. No, it's Scal. Scal. It's like skull, but with an A for some reason. That's their gang. Like the bad guys gang. It's called Scal. Anyway, the killer inside. Next, some merch. I got a Death Note, and it's funny because this was like, I used this as my first real journal. So I used it as a dream journal. I used it to write down my feelings. I used it to try and deal with my addictions. Gratitude journaling. Let's see. Tuesday, January 10th, 2023. Grateful to see a lot of negative examples around me so I can be better. Grateful to be waking up in my bed. Grateful for good friends. Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty intense part, but as they say, after every low comes a high, so this definitely helped me get through that. Yeah, most of it is just gratitude, which is kind of funny because it's in a dead note, but that's what I had at the time, so I used it. Well, I guess on the topic of Death Note, I got the whole thing on DVD, and I'm probably just bringing this to camp, so that way we have something to watch. Complete series number 1 with light, and number 2 with ill, and what else? Approximately 521 minutes, and the other one is 512. But yeah, one of my favorite anime, so I decided to buy it as a DVD. And it was, I think it was around like 35 or 40 bucks. I can't really remember. But I mean, it's got the whole show, 3 hours of extra content, bonus disc, Japanese creators interviews, behind the scenes. So I'd say it's a pretty worth buy, and I do like the packaging. It's supposed to be like a Death Note, I guess, or a Death book. But yeah. Ryuk. And I honestly didn't really mind the second season either. I mean, I understand that it's not as good as the first one, but it was that big of a deal to me. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of a long time ago since I've watched it, so I probably forgot most of it, to be honest. Alright, let me show you a figure. So I have 2 figures, and the same friend gifted me both of them. So the first one is Onizuka, which I did make a video on once I got him, because my friend had gifted him to me after we finished watching GTO together. And let's see, I don't know what company made it. Abbey Style Studio, maybe. SFC Super Figure Collection. Yeah, there he is. GTO, also one of my favorite animes now. Very funny. Very very perverted, but I think it's just how Japan, I don't know, I think it's just how Japanese people are, honestly. If you're Japanese, I'm sorry, but I'm probably very similar, so don't think I meant it as an insult. Onizuka. His hair is kind of blonde and then it fades into green. Maybe it's because of lighting, I don't know. But I like it. Definitely a good addition. And the second figure I got has kind of a backstory too. I'll show it to you. Kakashi. So, my friend and I, we went to the grocery store, and for some reason they had like mystery Naruto characters, and we bought 3 because we had another friend coming over, and then we pulled, and he got Uriah, I got Kakashi, and our other friend got Obito. And then, so these figures were like this big, maybe. They were like small. And then our other friend and I had our birthdays, and he got him an Obito and me a Kakashi figure. But those 2 figures were matching too, so it was like the perfect gift, and yeah, I was really glad that he gifted this to me. But now I feel kind of bad because I never gifted him a figure, so I'm definitely gonna have to do that in the future. But I have gifted him a lot of things. But yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. I like his stance. I like that he's holding a throwing knife. And yeah, it's got some weight to it. It's 3 parts. It's the legs, the torso, and then his hand. But yeah. I'll definitely have to include him in my manga section. Once I get one. Fingers crossed in the future. With a human-sized guts statue. Maybe. That would be kind of cool. Having like a custom-made human-sized guts armor. That's definitely one of my dreams. But I could see it being very difficult to get your hands on because it would probably take a lot of effort to make. Anyway, another masterpiece that I guess it's been like a year almost since they got these in Germany. I remember my first time going into a manga store. I was looking for Vagabond, and I asked the cashier, and they were like, "No, they don't. So they don't have them in Germany, like period." And I was like, "What? How?" And yeah, they got these like beginning of the year, maybe. If I remember correctly, maybe a little bit longer. And the manga store that I bought them actually had like a special deal where I bought this volume and they gave me a tote bag of like Musashi artwork, and it said Vagabond, which is really cool. But yeah, I don't know, these panels are just really nice to look at. And I mean, the characters speak for themselves. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. And it's so large, like, this is my hand in comparison. I mean, you're paying 24 euros, but like, the fact that it's so much bigger than usual really adds to the reading experience. Like, I don't think it would be as intense of an experience if the panels weren't as big, so yeah. Naturally, I had to buy the second volume too. I haven't read through this one yet though. And it's not really that easy to take it with you either, because like it's just so huge. So if you only have like a small bag, then good luck, and it's pretty heavy too because of its size. But hopefully one day I'll have all of them, and then they'll make like a nice art on the side. Definitely my precious. And then, last but not least, we got some Junji Ito. Gyo. And then there's also 2 short stories, I think, or maybe 1. Yeah, this is basically just horror. But it's like his art is just very unique, and there isn't really a lot of talking, I think, if I remember correctly. Like, it's more focused on disturbing you through pictures and like really weird and bizarre things that are going on, and that slowly build up. Very nice read. Anyway, let me know in the comments which one you like the most. I'd probably go with, it's tough, it's either Vagabond or Gyo. I can't decide. Anyway, if you like this video, check out these ones, or this one, I should say. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or a pleasant evening. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.